Hello students, welcome to Affairscloud. My name is Vikas. So friends, we have an application by the name Careers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. And once you have downloaded, you can log in with your Gmail ID. And why I am suggesting you this application, because this is the one-stop solution for all the current affairs. This is the best of the best application and the platform where you can enhance your learning through help. Here you will be provided with multiple courses. Here you will be provided with multiple options of quizzes, and even you will be provided current affairs on daily basis. PDFs and quizzes will be provided to you on daily basis, both in Hindi as well as English. Here you will be provided current affairs with weekly basis and monthly basis also. Here remember, once you have done watching our video, then you can log in through this application, take out the PDF, read that PDF and go through the quizzes. That will enhance your preparation. Same you have to do for weekly and same you have to do for the monthly also. In monthly you will be provided with the top 100 important questions PDF and video also, that will enhance your learning, and it will be a very beneficial and important video for the revision perspective. And not just this friends, apart from this we also provide you banking and economic questions. We provide you state current affairs such as of Uttarakhand, UP, Tripura, Telangana and many more. Not just this, apart from this we also provide you topic wise current affairs, and the topics that we are providing you are really important. These topics are such as national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, science and technology, apps and web portals, obituary. These are the important topics that are being asked in various exams across India. So these are the topics that are must and should be covered and will be beneficial for the preparation of the students. Hello everyone. So in this video we will be discussing important current affairs of 19th and 20th of November. Session will be quite interesting, so do pay attention till the end. Let's start. Before moving on friends, remember recently RBI, they have tightened the grip on the consumer credit. That is your basically now the credit cards, to get access to credit card will become more difficult, and there is a high chance that the interest rate on these credit cards will also increase, right? And impact of this news was seen on the stock market also. Many bank stocks were down, right? They saw a decline of 3-4% almost every stock. Correct. According to RBI circular, the increase in the risk weights of consumer credit exposure of commercial banks includes personal loans, but this will exclude your housing loan, education loan, vehicle loan, and loans secured by gold and jewelry. This step was taken by RBI because in the past we are seeing that the people, those who are using credit card, and the number of credit cards that are being issued by these banks have gone up significantly. RBI on November 16 increased the risk weight on consumer credit exposure of commercial banks and NBFCs by 25%. That was earlier 100%, which now has been raised to 125%. Then, according to Dr. VK Vijay Kumar, who is the Chief Investment Strategist at Geojit Financial Services, he said that the immediate impact of the RBI action is that this will increase the capital requirement of the banks, which in turn will increase their cost of capital, since the credit demand in the segments like unsecured loans is robust. Banks can easily pass on the increased low cost to the borrowers. That means the interest rates, there is a high chance that interest rate will increase. So and this increase is on your personal loan, that is on your credit loans, that is your credit cards, right? So there will be a marginal increase in the cost of credit for borrowers. However, the impact on banks profitability will be negligible. Then next thing, remember CPI inflation has cooled down to 4.87% in October, and we know the target of RBI, it is between 2 to 6%. Then fertilizers and diamonds, they will be costly now because of the Middle East conflict, that is because of the Israel and Hamas war that is going on. Because of this, there can be a target, or that can be a reason for which the fertilizers and diamonds will become more costly. Now friends, let's start with the current affairs for the day, right? These are important ones, and let's move on. First is 11 lakh children in India missed the first measles shot in 2022, according to a report released by WHO and United States Center for Disease Control and Prevention, right? So how many children in India? 11 lakh children in India, they have missed this shot of measles. right? They have missed the shot of measles, and this report was released by WHO along with US CDC, that is United States Center for Disease Control and Prevention. Correct? Then remember, this data is for 2022, that in 2022 these children, 11 lakh children in India, missed it. Globally, India is featured among the top 10 countries with the highest number of children who have missed their first dose. In 2022, almost 37 countries witnessed large or disruptive breakouts, where India reported around almost 41,000 measles cases. Here you can see the top 10 countries with the highest number of infants who did not receive this MCV1, this is the vaccine for measles, were Nigeria in 30 lakh, Democratic Republic of Congo 18 lakh, Ethiopia 17, India 11, Pakistan 11, Angola 8, Philippines, Indonesia, Brazil and Madagascar, and so on. These 10 countries accounted for 55% of all the children worldwide who did not receive this measles vaccine. Then if we talk about WHO, who is the Director General, Dr. Tedros Ghebreyesus, headquarters in Geneva, Switzerland, and this was established in 1948. Correct? Next is, which organization launched robotics challenge for aspirants interested in space mission? So recently it is ISRO, right? Indian Space Research Organization. They have launched a robotic challenge, and this robotic challenge program is for all those students or all those people who are interested in space mission, right? They can take part in this, and this is IROC U 2024, that is ISRO Robotics Challenge UR Rao Satellite Center. Correct? 2024. Let's see here that it was ISRO. They launched this robotic challenge program, that is ISRO Robotics Challenge UR Rao Satellite Center 2024, that is IROCU 2024, and it was with a tagline that is let's build a space robot. So we can say this was a tagline, or we can say this was the theme of this particular space program launched by ISRO, and it was to build robots to compete an extraterrestrial inspired arena. Right? The program will help the students community to design and realize a wheeled-legged robot or wheeled-legged rover that will encompass the development of a complete hardware and software. So both hardware and software will be developed here for this particular robot here, and this will be a wheeled-legged rover. That means it can be a wheeled, that means it can have a wheel, and legged means it can have a leg similar to that of humans. The registration for the challenge will start on 20th of November and will conclude on 15th of December, and the winning team will be awarded with a cash prize of 5 lakh rupees. Correct? So this robotics mission for space enthusiasts was launched by ISRO. Next thing, friends, remember, if I ask you recently, Seva Plan, this is a health wellness segment, was launched by which insurance company? This Seva. This was launched by Max Life Insurance. Correct? The next thing, remember, Yes Bank partnered with which organization to enable seamless cross-border payment? So Yes Bank, they partnered with BriskPay. They partnered with BriskPay to enable seamless cross-border payment services. Then SIDBI, they partnered with which organization for the MSME solar rooftop finances? For solar rooftop financing, SIDBI partnered with which organization? So SIDBI partnered with Tata Power. Next is India, along with which country, signed 2 agreements to boost the youth mobility and cultural exchange? I repeat, India, along with which country, they signed 2 agreements to boost the youth mobility and cultural exchange? So this was between India and Italy, right? Dr. S. Jaishankar, who is our External Affairs Minister, signed this agreement, these 2 agreements, with the Italian Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Foreign Affairs Antonio Tajani. Correct? This was signed on Dr. S. Jaishankar's 2-day visit to Italy. That was on 2nd and 3rd November. These 2 programs that we are talking about here are First is the Mobility and Migration Partnership Agreement that will enable seamless movement of workers, students, and professionals between India and Italy. Second, the Executive Program on Cultural Cooperation, and this is agreement is for from 2023 till 2027. Through this, India and Italy they will undergo multiple cultural exchange programs, including exchange of students in language programs and other academic courses. That means Indian students can now will be able to easily go to Italy for student exchange program, and from students from Italy can come to India for the student exchange program, right? And this has been signed from 2023 to 2027. This last executive program on cultural cooperation was signed between two countries for the period of 3 years, that was from 2017 to 2020, and now again from 2023 to 2027 it has been signed again. So these are your two programs that were recently signed between India and Italy, correct? Then apart from this, friends, remember, if I ask you, IREDA, they partnered with which bank in order to promote renewable energy adoption? So IREDA partnered with Bank of Maharashtra in order to promote renewable energy adoption. Then YONO, this is a banking application of which bank? It is of State Bank of India. Then recently Maxima saving account, this was launched by which bank? It was launched by Ujjivan Small Finance Bank, right? Then next thing, who has been recently appointed as the Paytm auditor? So he will be R Batilboi, has been appointed as the PTM auditor. Then who has been appointed as the interim director of ED, that is Enforcement Directorate? He will be Rahul Naveen, correct? Then who has been appointed as the brand ambassador of brand Mobil? This is a lubricant brand, Mobilil, correct? And Hrithik Roshan has been appointed as the brand ambassador of Mobilil. Next is who has been appointed as the directors of Jio Financial Services. So remember recently Isha Ambani, Anshuman Thakur and Hitesh Sethia, all these three has been appointed as the directors of Jio Financial Services, that is a NBFC backed by Reliance Industries Limited. Here you can see all this time, Isha Ambani, Anshuman Thakur and Hitesh Sethia, correct? Take a note of it. If we talk about RBI, Shaktikant Das ji is the governor here and he was awarded with A+ rating. Then headquarters is in Mumbai, Maharashtra, and it was established on 1st of April in 1935. The next thing also you can remember here, if I ask you who has been recently who became the first women army surgeon to become a para commando. So first women army surgeon to become a para commando, she is Payal Chhabra. Then who became the CEO of Penguin Random House, that is the house that is for the publication, right? So he will be Nihar Malviya. Nihar Malviya became the CEO, that is Chief Executive Officer of Penguin Random House. Moving on. Next is economy and business. Next, remember Technology Hub, T-Hub, they have unveiled two initiatives on their foundation day. That was their 8th foundation day on 16th of November. These two initiatives, first is T-Bridge and second is T-Scale. T-Bridge, as the name suggests, bridge, this is the international wing of the Technology Hub, and this was designed so that the startups can expand their reach beyond Indian borders and they can collaborate and expand into the international market. So this is T-Hub. T-Scale stands for, this will be helping the almost 25 promising startups through a 12-month journey to Series A funding readiness. I repeat, T-Hub, this is an international wing of Technology Hub that was designed to facilitate global market access for the startups and enable them to expand their reach beyond Indian borders. And T-Scale is basically a collaborative program with the Factorial Business Incubator Private Limited that will be guiding 25 promising startups through a 12-month journey to a Series A funding readiness. Right, if we talk about T-Hub, this was incorporated in 2015 and this is an innovation hub and ecosystem enabler that's headquarter is in Hyderabad, Telangana, and T-Hub 2.0 was also launched in Telangana, Hyderabad. Next, who became the first women to bag Dhahan Prize for Punjabi literature? I repeat, who has been recently or who named the women who became the first women to win Dhahan Prize for Punjabi literature? Deepti Babuta, Mohandeep Singh, Karamjit Dhillon, Latika Chaudhary. Tell me which among the following. So the right option here becomes Deepti Babuta. Right, option 1 is right here. Deepti Babuta has recently become the first woman to win the Dhahan Prize for Punjabi literature. Right, now question can be asked is that this Dhahan Prize is for which language literature? It is for Punjabi literature, and Deepti Babuta won this prize for her short stories. Won this prize for her short stories. Correct? Here you can see, and with this she became the first woman to win this Dhahan Prize, and her short stories title was Bhook Eo Saha Lendi Hai, that is Hunger Beats Like This. Correct? So she became the first woman with her short stories collection that is Hunger Breaths Like This. This award carries a cash prize of CAD 25,000. The award was also, that is Canadian dollar, and this award was presented during the 10th annual Dhahan Prize for Punjabi Literature ceremonies held on 16th of November. The other two finalists were marked here, and this Dhahan Prize is the largest international literacy award for fiction books in Punjabi language. Right? Then next thing, if I ask you friends, tell me best tourism village of India. Best tourism village of India. Name that village. It is Kriteshwari. Kriteshwari village. Where is this Kriteshwari village? This is in West Bengal. Right? Then which platform was awarded with the best reliable or most reliable trading platform? Most reliable trading platform in India for 2023. It is Binomo. Binomo is the most reliable trading platform for 2023. Right? Then tell me, which is the naval ship that recently conducted the diving training sessions? It is Nirakshak. Nirakshak recently conducted and has successfully completed their diving training sessions. Next, who has been appointed as the Director, Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Kotak Mahindra Bank Limited? So, who has been appointed as the MD, CEO and Director of Kotak Mahindra Bank Limited? He will be Ashok Vaswani. Right, as you can see him in the picture, Ashok Vaswani has been appointed as the Director, Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer and key managerial personnel of the bank for 3 years, that is Kotak Mahindra Bank. The appointment received the approval from RBI in October 2023 and he will be succeeding whom? He will be succeeding Deepak Gupta. Right, the next thing friends, remember Ashok Vaswani, he has more than 3 decades of experience in banking sector, right? And if this, so this is done, right? If we talk about Kotak Mahindra Bank, who is the managing director and chief executive, interim will be Deepak Gupta and Ashok Vaswani will be replacing him. Headquarters is in Mumbai, Maharashtra and it was founded in 2003. Right? Then next tell me, who was awarded with Singapore's top fellowship? So who was awarded with Singapore's top fellowship? He will be Himanta Biswa Sharma ji. Right? Then next remember, if I ask to you, how many artists were conferred with Sangeet Natak Academy Amrit Award? Sangeet Natak Academy Amrit Award. How many artists were awarded here? So 84 artists were conferred with Sangeet Natak Academy Amrit Award. Right? Then recently, Defense Ministry has cleared a proposal to buy a ballistic missile. What is the name of that ballistic missile? Ballistic missile that named is Pralay. Pralay is the name of this ballistic missile that was recently has cleared proposal by Defense Ministry. Next, Next is RBI has approved the Hinduja Group entity acquisition of Reliance Capital. I repeat, RBI, they have approved the resolution for the debt-ridden Reliance Capital and enabled Hinduja Group entity of IndusInd International Holding Limited to acquire Reliance Capital. The administrator of Reliance Capital received a no objection from RBI on 17th of November, and IIHL emerged as the highest bidder in the second round of the auction, offering 9,650 crore rupees to take over the Reliance Capital. So IIHL, they will be acquiring Reliance Capital and they were the highest bidder here. The amount is 9,650 crore rupees. RBI initiated the bankruptcy proceeding against the Reliance Capital under the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code, and Nageshwar Rao Y was appointed as the administrator in relation to the corporate insolvency resolution process. Right? Next here you can see is obituary. Renowned art historian and Padma awardee B.N. Goswami, as you can see him in the picture, he recently passed away in Chandigarh at the age of 90. He was born in 1933 in Punjab only, and the Punjab province that was in Pakistan, right? And B.N. Goswami, he joined the IAS service in 1956 but resigned from his post in 1958 due to pressure to pursue a PhD in arts and art history at Punjab University, Chandigarh. He was the professor of art history at Punjab University, Chandigarh, and he recently passed away. He was a renowned historian and Padma Shri awardee. He was awarded with Padma Shri in 1998. He was awarded with Padma Bhushan in 2008 in the field of literature and education. Right? Next you can see Booker Prize winning author Dame Antonia Bate has also recently passed away, right? Dame Antonia Bate, as you can see her in the picture, she passed away. She was commonly known as A.S. Bate and she passed away at the age of 87 in London, UK. She was born in 1936 in London, in England, UK. Right? Next is we are talking about books and authors. Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister Sukhwinder Singh Sukhu has released a book titled Snakes of Himachal Pradesh. I repeat, Snakes of Himachal Pradesh. This is the new book released by the Chief Minister of Himachal Pradesh, Sukhwinder Singh Sukhu, and this provides the information about the diverse varieties of snakes that are both venomous and non-venomous that are found in the state of Himachal Pradesh. This book was compiled and edited by Omesh Kumar Bharti and D.D. Bhisht, the principals of the State Institute of Health and Family Welfare of Shimla, Himachal Pradesh. And this book will be published with funding from the National Health Mission in Himachal Pradesh. So coming back, name of the book, Snakes of Himachal Pradesh, released by Sukhwinder Singh Sukhuji. This book was compiled and edited by whom? Omesh Kumar Bharti and D.D. Bhisht. Next is important is National Neuropathy Day. We observe this day on 18th of November and it is to promote positive mental and physical health through a drugless medicine system called naturopathy. Correct? So this is your National Naturopathy Day observed on 18th of November, and generally this day is observed every year, and this year in 2023 this was the 6th edition of the National Naturopathy Day that was observed in 2023. Then the annual observance of this day is led by Ministry of Ayush, and the theme here is important, that is naturopathy for holistic health, right? The theme for the 2023 National Neuropathy Day is naturopathy for holistic health, right? And first time this day was observed in 2018. Moving on, next is World Antimicrobial Resistance Awareness Week. What is this antimicrobial resistance? This means that when we use a similar drug on a similar kind of bacteria or virus for a long time, then it develops a resistance against that particular drug, and the virus will mutate and they will adapt to that particular drug, and the use and the effect of the drug will reduce on that particular bacteria or virus. Similar case you can see, for example, is when we were
seeing a COVID-19 waves, we were seeing that the drug has mutated and these vaccines won't be able to work on that, right? So there were various different variants such as your alpha variant, beta variant, and we were saying that this particular dosage of this particular medicine vaccine won't be working on this kind of strain. So what was that? That virus was adapted, or that virus has mutated itself so that they can nullify the effect of that particular vaccine, right? So this is your World Antimicrobial Resistance Awareness Week. This week is observed from 18th to 24th of November, and there is a theme for this, that is preventing antimicrobial resistance together, right? Then moving on, next is state news. Ladakh achieves fourth GI tag with C Buckthorn. As you can see in the picture here, C Buckthorn, right? This is not C Buckthorn, C is C Buckthorn. What is this? As you can see in this picture, these are C Buckthorn, and this was the fourth GI tag for Ladakh, right? Mark this. So which is the fourth GI tag of Ladakh? C Buckthorn, right? Then other are Pashmina wool, then Ladakh Karpo apricot, and Ladakh Shinkos, that are the wood carvings and the handicraft products, correct? And this particular sea buckthorn, this can withstand a temperature from minus 43 to plus 40 degree Celsius, and it is also considered as a drought resistant food. This is used to make juices, tea, and traditional medicines also, right? Next is Bihar governor has approved a bill raising quota for OBC to 65% from that was earlier 50%, right? So this will not include just OBC. This is for the backward classes. This will include your OBC, SC, ST, right? And economically backward classes also. So Bihar governor has approved the bill raising the quota for backward classes that was earlier 50%, and now it has been increased to 65%. Correct? Here you can see the governor of Bihar, Rajendra Vishwanath Arlekar, approved the Bihar Reservation Amendment Bill passed recently by the Bihar Legislative Assembly and Council during the winter session, and this will result in 65% reservation to scheduled caste, scheduled types, economically backward class, and OBC from the current 50% to 65%. Combined with the existing 10% for EWS, the reservation quota will rise to 75%. Correct? Who is the Chief Minister of Bihar? Nitish Kumar, right? And there is a zoological park here, Sanjay Gandhi Biological Park. So friends, these are your important current affairs for the day. Now, here you can see some other reservation points. Like for example, according to the bill, the quota for the extremely backward class will be raised from 18% to 25%, for backward class from 12% to 18%, from scheduled caste from 16% to 20%, and for scheduled tribes, the quota will be doubled from 1% to 2%. The 3% reservation for backward class women has been scrapped, and the bill was passed unanimously on 9th of November 2023. Correct? Based on the findings of the caste-based survey and socio-economic data, the report states that the state government has recommended a 20% hike in the reservation of scheduled caste, 2% for scheduled tribes, OBC 18%, and economically backward class by 25%. Correct? Don't get confused. Make sure to remember here that the Bihar governor has approved the bill raising the quota backward class to 65%. That was earlier 50%, right? So that's all for the day. Now let's move to some revision current affairs. First, 11 lakh children in India missed first measles shot in 2022 according to WHO US CDC report. Then ISRO, they have launched a robotic challenge for the aspirants interested in space missions with a cash prize of 5 lakh rupees. India and Italy, they signed 2 agreements to boost youth mobility and cultural exchange programs between Italy and India. RBI approved the appointment of Isha Ambani, Anshuman Thakur, and Hitesh Sethia as the directors of Geo Financial Services. Then T-Hub has unveiled T-Bridge and T-Scale on their 8th Foundation Day. This is to promote and make startups globally accessible and increase their audience. And T-Scale is to basically enhance 25 startups so that they can also be easily provided them with the Series A funding. Then Deepti Babuta became the first woman to bag the Harn Prize for Punjabi Literature. Ashok Vashwani appointed as the director, MD and CEO, and key managerial personnel of Kotak Mahindra Bank Limited for 3 years. Then RBI approved Hinduja Group entity acquisition of Reliance Capital. Renowned art historian and Padma awardee B.N. Goswami passed away. Booker Prize winning British author Dane A.S. Byatt has also passed away. Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister Sukhvinder Sikhu released a book that is Snakes of Himachal Pradesh. National Neuropathy Day on 18th of November. World Antimicrobial Resistance Awareness Week from 18 to 24th of November. And Ladakh has achieved the 4th GI tag with its Sea Buckthorn. Then Bihar governor approves the bill raising quota for backward classes to 65% from 50%. So these were your important current affairs for the day, friends. Now it's time for your revision. Let's start. It will be very beneficial for your learning. Next, which state governor has recently released 6 special cover on Manyam, Vipalwa, Saradi, Alluri, Sitarama, Raju? I repeat, which state government recently released these 6 special covers on this Manyam, Viplava, Saradi, Alluri, Sitarama, Raju? So which is it? Tell me. Who is the governor here? So the right option become S. Abdul Nazir. He is the governor of Andhra Pradesh. Next, in which city Union Minister of Education and Skill Development and Entrepreneurship Dharmendra Pradhan has recently inaugurated Vidya Samiksha Kendra and laid the foundation stone of 141 Pradhan Mantri School for Rising India, that is PM Shri Schools. So this will be where? So remember, recently Dharmendra Pradhan launched or inaugurated this Vidya Samiksha Kendra, that is VSK Vidya Samiksha Kendra, and also laid the foundation stone for 141 PM Shri Schools. Now the question asked here is that where, in which city was these inaugurated and launched? So it is in Dehradun, that is in Uttarakhand. Right? These PM Shri schools, that 141, these PM Shri schools, they will be serving as the model for the existing school to achieve excellence and will provide quality education to the underprivileged children. Next, which organization along with Indian Institute of Corporate Affairs and National Stock Exchange of India Limited recently organized a workshop on business responsibility and sustainability reporting in Mumbai, Maharashtra? It is UNICEF, that is United Nations Children's Fund. Correct? UNICEF recently organized along with Indian Institute of Corporate Affairs and National Stock Exchange of India Limited a workshop that was on business responsibility and sustainability reporting in Mumbai, Maharashtra. The main aim of this workshop was to provide a comprehensive understanding of this BRSR framework, that is your business responsibility and sustainability reporting framework. Apart from this, friends, remember recently if I ask you, a 3-day long climate resilient agriculture workshop was held where? It was held in Hyderabad. Right? It was held in Hyderabad. Then apart from this, remember Global Biofuel Alliance. Global Biofuel Alliance. This was launched by whom? It was launched by PM Modi. And where was this Global Biofuel Alliance Summit held? It was held in New Delhi. Then which state has flagged off 181 mobile veterinary vehicles? So 181 mobile veterinary, these are for street animals. These 101 mobile veterinary vehicles was launched by Odisha state. Next, name the government agency or NGO that recently completed its special campaign 2.0 to resolve pending matters and promote cleanliness, that is Swachhta, within the government offices. Which is this government agency? It is Niti Aayog. Right? They have recently completed this special campaign 2.0 and it was to resolve the pending matters or basically to promote cleanliness in the government offices. It was launched by Niti Aayog and about 95% of public grievances and appeals were successfully addressed during this campaign period. Next, in September, Union Minister of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Dharmendra Pradhan has launched Skill India Dash platform. That is your SID platform. In direct terms, here your question asked here is what is the full form of SID? So SID here stands for Skill India Digital. That is option 5, Skill India Digital platform. Launched by whom? Launched by Dharmendra Pradhan, who is our Union Minister of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. This SID platform will be focusing on skilling in education, providing employment and also helping the entrepreneurs to grow further, because once the entrepreneurs will grow, then they will automatically provide employment to various generation. Here, this SID platform will be including various certified courses from Google, Microsoft, Cisco, and Skill Council for Green Jobs. Next, the Ministry of Corporate Affairs extended the tenure of the Company Law Committee until 16th of September 2024. So remember, Ministry of Corporate Affairs extended the tenure of the Company Law Committee by 1 year if asked in the terms of years, and it has been extended until 16th of September 2024. Next, recently during G20, India Middle East Europe Economic Corridor was launched. I repeat, India Middle East Europe Economic Corridor was launched, and this is named as the modern day spice route. Next is your homework section. First, which state is the host of the 9th India International Science Festival 2023? Next, N. Sankaria, who passed recently, was associated with which profession? And third, stopgap spending bill, which was seen in news, is associated with which country? So these are your 3 homework question, friends, and I want to see maximum participation from all the students who are watching this video. It will be very beneficial for your revision perspective and for your learning. And also commenting below will make sure that you are going through. Don't just copy paste the answers by looking at the comment section. I want you to go and research them yourself, Google them, study about them, and then comment below the answers, right? That will be beneficial way, right? Just copying and pasting it won't make any difference, correct? So that's all for the day. Thank you and have a nice day.
That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is Affairscloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.